So you just made your character and quickly realized that a lot of things cost a lot of gold in Palia, and now you need to make some money fast. Hello, my name is QueenE, and today I'm bringing you 3 easy ways to make money early on as a new player in Palia. Because things are pricey, like 500 gold for the first backpack upgrade, 5,000 gold for the second, and 50,000 gold for the third. Not to mention, you also need gold to purchase every other upgrade for all the different professions and their tools. You need gold to buy your first seeds for your farm and to buy more plots to plant those seeds on, and a lot of gold to make your house bigger. Just an endless supply of things you need to pay for with a very small income to cover it all, just like in real life. But fear not, soon you'll be making money in no time. Tip number 1, fishing. Once you progress through the tutorial and gotten to meet some new villagers, you'll eventually get your first fishing rod from Aurora, the absolute lovable little Galder who we all adore. Now, this will be your best friend because unlike other tools in the game, like the bow or bugcatcher belt, fishing doesn't require any ammo, meaning fishing is always free. And we love free in this house. This makes fishing an excellent activity for money-making purposes early on. And in fact, if you fish in Aurora's lake, you can make approximately 700 golden gillyfins every 15 minutes or so. Later down the line, you'll be able to get some worm farms going, so you can get glowworms and regular worms, which do serve as a sort of ammo, but they're absolutely not necessary. Fishing will always remain a cheap way to make money, and once you do get those worms and glowworms as well, you will catch significantly more valuable fish, but you know, that's something to keep in mind for later. For now, just focus on having fun fishing. Oh, and a little pro tip, if you find it difficult to catch the fish, don't try to keep the parentheses on the fish. Put the parentheses on the bobber. That's the thing that you're actually tracking. This will be really useful to you later down the line when you start fishing with worms and glowworms, as fish become slightly more erratic and more difficult to catch. So remember, parentheses on the bobber, not the fish. Next up, we have hunting. Now, at the beginning, you will only have flint arrows, so you want to focus on chapa hunting more so than sernuk hunting until you get the copper arrows. The reason for this is that flint arrows can kill the basic chappas with 1 shot, whereas it takes 2 to kill off a basic sernuk. However, once you get the copper arrow upgrade, you can start one-shotting basic sernuks too, which will make hunting a lot faster and a lot easier. But when you first start out, just go get those furry little chappas, bring them in, and sell everything. It will help you get some extra money between other activities. And thirdly, one of my favorite pastimes is the farming. Even when you just have your first little plot of 3x3 squares, if you make sure it's constantly planted with anything, you will add to your income over time. I personally enjoy making my plots to be as automatic and hands-off as possible, so I'm a big fan of carrots, onions, tomatoes, and potatoes because they keep everything watered and weeded automatically when you intersperse them appropriately. But honestly, you can plant whatever you fancy as long as you remember to water, weed, and reseed after harvesting. The farm grows once every Palian day at 6 a.m. That's once every real-life hour, around a quarter past the hour. Once you start selling the produce, you will start getting some extra money over time. Just remember that as soon as you can get the seed maker upgrade, that will make things even cheaper, as then you can make the produce that you harvest turn into more seeds. So infinite profit, essentially. I do want to give an honorable mention to woodcutting and mining, or gathering and mining. But neither wood or stone sell for much, but hardwood planks can be decent if you enjoy woodcutting a lot. Flint is also okay in terms of sales value, at least in the early stages, but it will quickly be outpaced by other methods of making money. But if you really enjoy it, feel free to mix in some of the other professions as you see fit, because remember, at the end of the day, having fun and enjoying yourself is the primary goal. So, to recap, first off, begin fishing. Then start mixing in hunting, and as soon as you get your first farm plot, keep it seeded and then upgrade when you can to get more plots for more crops per cycle. While your farm is growing, continue fishing and hunting, and voila! Now you have a nice little money-making cycle to go on until you've got your basic upgrades and can rank things up even faster. Hopefully this sets you up for success if you want some easy money early on to get going as a new player. As always, thank you for watching, and let me know if this was helpful to you. See you in the next one. Bye!